Well, let's get response now to the ANC's offer to pay back the costs of the SANDF flight, which jetted the delegation to Zimbabwe last Wednesday. Wayne Duvenage, CEO of the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse, joins me. Good evening, Wayne. So it was last Friday when we were talking that we heard the President had requested a report within 48 hours. We don't yet know what's in that report or what his response is to it. But the ANC now saying they will pay back the money. As an organisation that deals with tax abuse, are you happy that the money is going to be paid back?
Well, I think it's too easy to come after the fact and say, all right, we're going to pay the money. It's, would they have paid the money had they not been exposed in this manner? But the next question is, well, how much? If you had to charter a jet and a plane from Lanseria or Joburg to Harare and back, that's what the real cost of it is. There's wear and tear on that flight. It's not just the fuel and the few seats that you might have paid on an airline flight. So the first question is then how much? But the real issue here is who's going to be held accountable. They knew that they were doing wrong. They knew they had no right to climb onto that plane. And we want accountability. We want to understand whether the ethics of this matter is being dealt with both by the ANC but certainly by the government itself.
Why is that important? If the money gets paid back, isn't lesson learned we move on?
No, because an accountability has to be meted out. This is not just a case of, okay, well, we were out of line, so slap us on the wrists and we pay the costs. This is about the blurring of the line between party and state. This is about a precedent that's been set that now opens the door for others to hitch a ride. The state is very clear, its regulations are clear, that its resources and its assets cannot be abused in this manner because, as we've said before, the next time the military is flying to DRC or Ethiopia, can the EFF, can the DA, can the Freedom Front also hitch a ride? They've got business to do in those countries as well. And they're going to be very hard-pressed to say no because they've set the precedent. And that's the issue. I think far too often there are more questions around where else has the ANC hitched a ride on state funds and state assets. We believe there are many other cases like this, and the ANC now needs to set a precedent and show the country, especially the government, if they are serious about trying to win back the trust of the people on matters like this.
What do you make of the fact that the ANC has come out with a statement before the President has pronounced on the report given to him by the Defence Minister? We know that report's been handed over, but we don't know what's in it as yet.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got an understanding of what's in that report and they're getting their ducks in a row to lessen the blow that's coming. Be very interested to see what is in that report, and then secondly, how the state president decides to handle the matter going forward.
Thank you very much for your time this evening. That was Wayne Duvenage. He's the CEO of the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse.